Last week, the Houston Association of Realtors released the sales figures for the Houston real estate market during the month of February. And I wanted to take a minute to talk about the trends that we are seeing in these numbers. The total number of sales during the month of February fell by 24% when compared to February of 2008. The median sales price for the Houston area fell by 8.25% when compared to 2008. Inventories continue to be stable and rentals are increasing. So what's the story behind this number? What's really going on here? Well, first, in order to understand that, we need to look at 2008 and what happened during that year. There were two main phenomena that affected the housing market in Houston for the positive. Number one, you had a very strong showing in the luxury home market in the Houston area. And what that did is it tipped the scales and kept average selling prices in Houston high. The second phenomenon was that we had very strong crude oil prices. And what that did is effectively insulated the local economy from the nationwide recession. Oil companies kept hiring people. Unemployment rates were very, very low. So that really helped the housing market really buck the trend, or buck the national trend. What's happening now is the sales in the luxury home market have flattened out, and the balance has shifted where more foreclosures are now selling. So what that's doing is it's tipping the scales back to the lower end sales, and that's why you're seeing the drop in median sales prices. And that's also supported by the fact that rentals are going up, because investors are the ones purchasing these properties and they're turning around and renting them out, and that's why you're seeing the increase there. Also, when the oil prices fell during the end of last year, we sort of lost that insulation. So now we're feeling the effects of the nationwide recession, even though they're in milder tones in Houston than the rest of the country. One trend that we're also seeing is that typically during the month of February, there's an increase from the previous month in every single year as the housing market heats up. But what we're seeing is that the increase in 2009 is much higher in percentage-wise than the increase in 2008, which means that the housing market right now in 2009, it's growing at a faster pace, and we hope that that's going to propel sales in the coming months, and so we can see some more positive numbers as the housing market stabilizes. This is Arion with Signature Real Estate. We really appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.